Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this video is designed to help people who are new to the Battlefield series, who haven't been playing Medal of Honor, Bad Company 2, or the other Battlefield games, hit the ground running when the beta goes open on the 29th, which as I record this is tomorrow. So if you are a Battlefield 3 expert, this video is not designed for you. However, I would love to get your opinion. I'd love it if you'd watch it, let me know how I did with these tips, and maybe even add some of your own tips to the comment section. It would be awesome if the comment section on this video was a training ground that turned players from other shooters into the sorts of people you would like to have on your own team. So with that in mind, let's get started. The Battlefield 3 beta has only one game mode, and it's called Rush. If you're a Call of Duty player, you'll recognize that Rush is a lot like Demolition. It's a lot like Demolition in that you have two bombs that you need to plant, and one team's objective is, of course, to plant those bombs and defend them long enough while you wait for them to go off. And the other team's objective is to prevent you from doing that and last long enough. Now, in Call of Duty, and I know some people hate the comparisons, but in Call of Duty, the objective is to prevent the bomb going off long enough before a timer goes off. In Battlefield, you have this concept of tickets or lives. So take a look at the minimap here. Do you see where it says ATT 30? That means the attacking team has 30 more lives to get this second bomb plant off, or they lose. This happens a couple of times. Once you get the second bomb plant off, the ticker resets to 100 and they play again. If they can manage to get both bombs 4 times with using a hypothetical total of 400 lives or 396 lives, whatever it would be, then they win the game. The other team has to take that attacking ticker down to 0 just one of those 4 times and they win the game. So if they stop you, it's over. If you get 2 bomb plants, then you manage to make it to the next 2 bomb plants where you reset the cycle. That means that on one side, the objective is to get those bomb plants without dying. On the other side, the objective is just slay, slay, slay. Slay, preferably around the objective, but take those tickers down to 0. It's not about time like it is in some other games. It's about getting that ticker count down to 0, getting those kills, and then you win the game. Picking up where we left off, this is me rushing the Alpha bomb site, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like to get a bomb plant. It's pretty quick. You'll see here, I do it in just a second. But the general idea is to control this area of the map. Make sure that you and your team are set up well enough to defend this bomb as you get the plant. If you somehow sneak around the back and get a ninja bomb plant, it's not as useful as you might guess, because you're just going to lose that bomb. They're going to get the defuse, and it's no big deal. The defuse happens just as quickly as the plant does, and I'm down. But what we did right is I had my team set up around me, and I think it's actually T-Mart who takes out the diffuser, saves the day, and we get this bomb plant, which helps us move on to the next area.
Be advised, objectives have been neutralized. The base has been taken. Over.
So that's success, and you can see the attack ticker on the mini-map on the left was reset to 100, and now my team and I are pushing into the subway in an effort to get the next 2 bomb plants without taking too many deaths on the way there. So we've already covered the notion that one team's objective is to simply get their kills. That means that they're going to be set up on the other side waiting for you. Now here's a popular part of the map. There's only 2 entrances into the subway section of Operation Metro, which is the only map available on the beta. And watch what happens here in just a moment. I'm rushing in with my team, and there's a handful of us there, and the other guys are set up just as they should be. I know there's probably going to be people who say, "Oh my God, they're camping bitches," but watch what happens here. One guy gets mowed down, another guy gets mowed down, a third guy gets mowed down. I toss him a health pack. It's too late. It's worthless. And then here's another guy who rushes in. Oh, that was Onslaught. I just realized that. But sorry about that, Mike. I love you, baby. Mike's actually a really good player. But you need to keep in mind that if guys are set up like this, keep in mind where the spots are. You'll learn how they set up, where the traffic patterns are, and if you're in a spot like this, rather than us just rushing down there and burning all our tickets, it's a much smarter idea to take an alternative route and find somewhere else to go. And that leads me into my next point. Destructible environments. In terms of destructibility, there are 3 levels of wall in this game. Now, you just saw me knife a gate. That also works on windows. There's these slightly thicker things. These wood panels here, they they look a lot better in game. These wood panels don't respond to knives. However, if you toss a grenade on them, take a little cover, it'll knock that thing down, and you'll be ready to walk through. The other level of destructive environment is this. Okay, So here I am, happily camping away like a bitch, helping with the defuse here. Actually, camping like a bitch is a little unfair to myself. I'm on defense here, so our goal is to slay these guys. Our goal is to take that ticket counter. You see it's currently at 82 in the lower left, down to 0, and if we do that, we'll win the game. So I've been in here for a little while, and I've gotten a couple of kills. You can see I have health packs on the ground. I'm all set up, and it looks like maybe I've upset the enemy team with my success. So what do? They blow the darn building up. Now watch what happens next. Any second. There it is. A second RPG comes into this building. Now if that wasn't aimed low like it was, then it would have killed me. The roof had been blown off this thing, and you can see here I know I need to get some health recharge. If they had aimed that a little bit higher, I would have been dead, and that would have been the end of me for this life. So destructible environments. Look around, play, use your grenades, use your RPGs, see what you can get done with them. It's probably their quest for realism, but in Battlefield 3, players don't pop against the background in the same way they do in other shooters that you're used to. So, can you see who I'm shooting at? I can barely see him either. And in the end, it turns out there's 2 guys there, they both get killed, and I don't get a single bullet on target. So I get what's called a suppression assist. Handy, but whatever. No kills, no hits, no good, no win there. So depending on your platform, it's either the back, select, or Q button, and you can spot the enemy players. So do you see these triangles popping up above their heads? It not only puts them on the minimap, but it puts them on your view. It puts them in your field of display. And while I can barely see this guy, I get to pop them off, follow them, and get some kills here because I've spotted them. And if you don't get the kill and your teammate does, then you get a bonus for that, and you get a spotting points for being the guy that spotted them. If you use your spots all the time, then you're the kind of player I'd like to play with, which is kind of the point of this video, turning players into Battlefield players that we'd all enjoy being around. Now, my next topic is health packs. So what you're about to see here as I just spawn in is we're on the attacking team, and there's a bomb site in a minute here up on my right and in front of me on my left. This is a critical part of the map to own, so I sort of set up and try and get some map control here so that we can get these bomb plants off and get some bomb destroys. There's a kill. If you're going to be setting up, it's a smart idea to drop a health pack right on your feet. If you do that, then even when you get these kills, oftentimes you still take a little bit of damage. Not so much in this clip, but in one of them I know that I do. If you're going to take some damage, your character does recover health on his own, but it's a lot slower. If you're used to Halo, or if you're used to Call of Duty, then you're used to like your screen sort of clearing up a bit. You're used to, in just a few seconds later, having full health. In this game, it's not like that, unless you put a health pack at your feet. So you see in the bottom right where it says 100%, that's the current strength of my health. And I think in a second here, I win a gunfight. Yeah, but I get hurt. You see how my health dropped to 60%? It would have stayed there for a long time had I not dropped a health pack at my feet, and now I'm ready to engage in the next gunfights back at 100% health, although with no bullets. And that is the end of part 1. So if you enjoyed this, then you can subscribe to me. There's a red box at the bottom. Click in there and you'll do your thing. If you've already subscribed to me and you'd like to see more videos, on the left is my Battlefield 3 initial impressions video. I put it up yesterday. Thought it came out pretty well. On my right, it's some COD footage of me sniping. And I also, in that footage, I talk about my plans for Battlefield 3 on my channel over the next month or so. So anyway, click one of those, subscribe, have a nice day, and I'll talk to you later.